We have heard this story before. We know that before his passion, the Lord celebrated the Last Supper with the disciples. He broke the bread and poured the wine and said, "Take, eat, this is my body. Drink of it, all of you. This is my blood, which is poured out for you as the new covenant." We know that after this, he went into the garden and he prayed and he wept and he was in anguish in the face of the passion that was to come. We see the depth of his humanity revealed to us in his anguish, in his genuine desire as a man not to suffer and to die, and in the submission of his humanity to his divinity, as he says, "Not my will, but yours, O Lord, yours, Father, be done." We see him go to judgment. We see him betrayed. We see him accused of blasphemy. We see him charged in the name of the living God, charged in his own name to answer. And he answers and says, "It is indeed as you have said, and you will see heaven open and the Son of Man descending." And so he is condemned and he goes quickly to his death. We know this story. We become accustomed to it. We become inured to it. But the Old Testament readings from the book of Job, from the prophecy of Isaiah, and from the book of Exodus, they remind us that this story is essential. Because in Exodus we see the children of Israel at Mount Sinai with the mountain covered in cloud and flame and smoke, and the voice of God speaking as he establishes his covenant with his people. In Job, we see God answer Job finally and demand of him, who is he to judge God? Asking if he saw the foundation of the world, if he understands upon what it is that all that exists is founded. And we are to understand that in this common, accustomed story, we see the answer. We see the truth that was veiled from the children of Israel, that was concealed even from Job as God spoke to him. It is on the Lord's presence with us. It is upon his suffering. It is upon this very blessing and consecration of bread and wine as he offers his body and blood to us that all existence is founded. On this day, as we see the Lord go to his passion, we observe, we experience, we witness the creation of the world. Because it is upon the Lord's presence with us that all that is stands. The most distant depths of the heavens, beyond our sight, the infinity of this universe exists because the Lord has come into our midst, has broken bread and poured out wine and given to us his body and blood and united himself with us. It is in this that we participate. When we receive communion today, we taste and commune with the creator of all existence. And we are refashioned. We are restored. We are raised up into newness of life.